What if I told you the answers to our modern questions, burnout, loneliness, the search for meaning, aren't ahead of us, but behind us? Not in a new gadget, not in the next breakthrough, but in something much older. Buried not in the ground, but in memory. You see, long before textbooks and tweets, before Google and AI, there were stories. Tales whispered from mouth to ear, lessons wrapped in myth, truths hidden in parables. They weren't just entertainment, they were medicine. They weren't meant to go viral, they were meant to go deep. This is Echoes of the Ancients. A boy once asked his grandfather, "Grandpa, how do I become wise?" The old man smiled and handed him a clay pot. "Fill this with water from the stream and carry it to the top of the mountain without spilling a drop." So the boy climbed. The path was steep, rocks cut his feet, and when he reached the top, the pot was nearly empty. He frowned. "Grandpa, I failed." The old man said, "No, the pot is your mind, the stream is the world, and the mountain is life. Wisdom isn't about what you carry, it's about what you understand on the way." One story. Yet it carries more truth than 1,000 self-help quotes. And these stories? They're everywhere, in every culture, passed like fire, from generation to generation. Because stories carry memory, and memory carries meaning. Let me tell you another. In the Middle East, a merchant's servant returns from the market, shaken. "Master, I saw death there." She looked at me strangely. "Let me take your horse and flee. To Samara." The master agrees. Later he finds Death in the market. "Why did you scare him?" the master asks. Death replies, "I wasn't trying to, I was just surprised. You see, I have an appointment with him, tonight, in Samara." Ancient tales like these still teach us about fate, fear, and irony. Because while technology evolves, the soul stays the same. We still suffer, we still search, we still feel alone. That's why we need these echoes. Now, more than ever. Here are some truths passed down through the ages. Number 1, everything is connected. From the Lakota to the Maori to the Celts, ancient wisdom says what you do to one part, you do to the whole. We forgot we're not separate. Number 2, what you do today echoes tomorrow. The Greeks called it arete, excellence in every small act. Legacy is built in moments, not milestones. Number 3, listening is sacred. Elders didn't rush, they waited. They honored silence. When was the last time you truly listened? Number 4, honor your ancestors. You carry their blood, their decisions, their dreams. That's not pressure, that's power. Number 5, life is seasonal. There's a time to bloom and a time to rest. But we hustle all year and wonder why we're tired. So how do we bring this into modern life? We remember. Start your mornings with intention, not distraction. Replace scrolls with stories. Eat dinner without screens. Talk to an elder, ask what they've learned, really listen. Bring back ritual, even a candle is a ceremony. Because ancient truths don't expire, they endure. The world changes, but the human soul? It still needs story, it still needs meaning, it still needs wisdom. So don't just scroll forward, look backward, listen deeply. This is the voice of the ancients, and it's calling you home. If you found wisdom in these stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a little ancient guidance. Until next time, keep listening to the echoes, and let wisdom light your way.